There is a famous story the people tell. Some say it is 4,000 years old, others say it has always been told. It's so ancient and it has been versed so many times, we are born knowing it. Let I remind you how it goes.
Greetings, this is KMT, the Freedom Teacher, with ArtBegetsSpirit. We are here with United Vibrations at Rich Mix. What's going on, family?
We're good, bro.
Peace.
Nice. Alright, so let's just talk very quickly about United Vibrations. For those who don't know, you kind of, you have a depth to you as a band. So could you tell us a little bit more about what United Vibrations is about?
Well, I think our music definitely has a message, and we're trying to push the boundaries in terms of not just making music but adding our philosophies and things that we're into. And so whether that's about the environment or about things that are going on in the world, the music's like the vessel, and we try and do what we can. I don't know how to explain it, but
it's our way of communicating. It's our way of putting it out, spreading our thoughts, and hopefully linking up with more people who share or operating on a different wavelength, the same wavelength.
Nice.
Yeah. To add to what they just said, I think we're influenced by, I guess, the current times, but also things from the past. And in ancient times, musicians were storytellers. They were kind of the history keepers. They were doing all of these things, and I think we're kind of taken from that side of musical tradition as well, in terms of talking about things which are going on, but also being creative with it. We're not trying to preach, but we're also trying to represent what is happening in a creative way.
So speaking about the music, we're here today. This is quite a special occasion, isn't it? We've got a preview, a live listening. Is that correct? Explain to us what's happening today, because it's a new venture for you guys, isn't it? It's
the first time we played several songs from the new album that's coming out in near future.
Yeah, a couple of months time.
And we haven't played some of these songs before live, so it's been a bit of a journey.
Nice.
Recreating them for the live. We've had to get in some extra musicians.
Nice.
Some of them standing over there.
Big shout to Alex. Alice, forgive me.
Alice Vajki and John Kelly. They come in and helped us, because in the studio we've added a lot of different sounds, and between the four of us it was pretty much impossible to reproduce it. So. And
it's been from the last album to this one, it's been a period of about a year. Is that correct?
No, it's longer than that.
Really?
The first album
3 years.
2011.
Okay, so what have you guys been doing in that period of time? I mean, I know there's been some personal journeys for a few individuals. What's been happening?
I think it's like 3 years does sound like a long time, but we've been doing like a lot of gigging, especially like in Europe and stuff, and just pushing that front. And we released the EP in 2012 as well. So we're just still trying to just.
What's the EP's name?
What's this? We Never Die.
Okay, and it's still available, yeah?
Maybe that's what you're talking about.
Alright. Yeah. Just so where can you get the EP from? It's on your website?
Yeah, we've got on the Bandcamp, it's Pay What You Want.
Brilliant.
So we've got the EP and the album that are still there, some album left.
Alright, so let's deal with the show. Let's pin this down. What does the show comprise of? Because there's quite a lot of new stuff happening. We've got 2 new band members, but you've also added another dimension to your show, I believe. Is that correct? You've got some visuals I saw. Yeah. What's
So we're working on an A.B. set. Well, I guess this is going to be the initial trial of it, so we're going to kind of see what's going to happen. So it's in its experimental phases at the moment, but I think we'll keep it at that for now, because we're interested to see where it goes after tonight. Tonight's like the debut trial, so it's like the precursor to the album, everything that's going to come. So if you see it now, you'll get to see the almost a rough and ready first version. All the presents say hi.
so we're about to talk about the album. First and foremost, the album. What's the title of the album and why? What's
The album is called The Myth of the Golden Ratio.
All right, come on, break this down. What's that about?
Well, you know, it's difficult to talk about certain ideas, and one way of getting around that is using analogies and stories and myths. And we've written our own story as a way of communicating ideas that we've been talking about for years. As a way, and also to reach a younger audience. It's kind of for children. So when you buy the album, you can read the story and like kind of bring people into the way we're thinking and where it's coming from, the material. And also as a way of spreading the vibe and connection, that there's certain, within the symbology, there's information and links to other places and books and people who have influenced us. So it's a way of getting to know where we're coming from.
And is it, the book is a physical or is it a digital form? How's it? It's physical.
Physical booklet, yeah.
Well, chapter 1 comes with the album in the booklet.
Okay, so let's break this down because I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. So chapter 1 is...
Chapter 1 comes with the CD, but chapters 2 to 5 are going to be digital and through videos and online and downloads. It's going to be a download card.
So it's a continuous process.
Yeah, and it's only part 1. The first 5 chapters.
The story is not yet finished.
Is that you? Okay, I'm liking it. I'm like, what? I want to know more. So chapter 1 is going to be released in a physical story, book, and then that comes with the CD as well, okay? And that's what we're going to preview tonight at the event.
Yeah.
Why did you do this? What was the inspiration behind creating this? You know, it wouldn't be just easy to just do an album. Like, why did you want to?
It's just another creative tool. It's another way of tying it all together so that, you know, you can bring some clarity and extra dimensions to what we're saying.
Plus, I think when you want to take people deep into those ideas, deep into that mythology, it needs to tie together. There needs to be some kind of thread people can follow. And I think having a story allows you to take what could be quite different tracks without the story and kind of make sense of it a bit better.
But I think the angle as well, that it's not a fictional story, it's real life. It's us, it's the reality of living in London now. So there's a documentary element to it as well. It's not a myth, it's a myth/reality.
Yeah, so exactly that. It's a fictional tale of our reality. So it's kind of, it is, and I guess that's the way that it's been done for a long time, you know. So we're just learning from the elder masters and taking that and trying to do something with it.
You've done some really interesting performances. The cliche is to ask what's your favourite performance. So I'm going to ask that question. What was your favourite gig you've done? Or what's the most memorable? I think maybe that's a better way. What's one's kind of touched you the most when you performed?
Memorable festivals or gig?
Yeah.
I would say one of my most memorable gigs was playing in front of the KFC in Brixton. Just right on the street, middle of it must have been evening, just after work, and we were trying to promote the gig we were doing around the corner that weekend. So we thought, you know what, let's just hit the street. But I think it's memorable because we had all sorts of different people stopping and taking interest.
In Brixton KFC, yeah, I can imagine just outside, man.
It was nice though because it was a real mixture. You know, people from all warps of society, and everyone had a smile on their face. So for me, it was like a job done.
Beautiful.
A couple of times in Shoreditch or in Brick Lane, we did a couple, and you end up getting like 100 or so people just stopping in the middle of the road, dancing, stopping the traffic, and like vibing out, and that was fun, man. It's spontaneous. You don't know anyone. All the people who stop, you get a big crowd. None of them knew you before. And they just stop to hear because it's different.
And it's something magical, isn't it? There's that kind of talks about the energy that you project, because you know no one knows you're there, but by the end of it you've got a crowd. There's something quite magical about that whole process of performing, and just out of nowhere people actually engage. Like the word spreads without mobile phones, without Twitter. Do you know? It's like it's really amazing.
Yeah. Also a test, man. To see how your songs are going. If people are stopping, then they like it. If they don't, then
you don't feel it.
You know, it's not working.
I hear that. Is there any last or anything else you'd like to say before we seal up this interview?
Peace.
Okay.
So the website is unitedvibrations.co.uk.
Say it one more time just for the people.
unitedvibrations.co.uk.
Brilliant. Once again, thank you so much for your time. I got goosebumps listening to the rehearsal earlier, so I'm really excited to listen to the new set, because I haven't heard any of it. I've only got little tasters, so I'm really looking forward to hearing it. And once again, thank you for your time. This is Art Begets Spirit. My name is KMT, the Freedom Teacher.
Well, peace.
We got Art Begets Spirit.